What made me turn this into a career, truthfully, was a life-changing accident where I finally just decided to bite the bullet and was like, this is the universe telling me, stop what you're doing and just listen to your gut. So when I first started it, first came up with the idea, I just knew that I liked the people so much. I still dabbled in and out, was toying with school and all these different things. And then I had an accident where I broke my back and my wrist and my foot. And the people that were there literally to catch me were people with Cutco and with Vector. And I was able to bounce back very quickly, pay for all of my medical bills using Vector as my vehicle to do so. And I have built up this business. At that point, I had been in with Cutco for 6 years, and I just felt like I was one foot in and then the other foot out. And I'm like, what would happen if I just dove all in? And so I left school and just focused on my business full time and grew so much in the coming years. Increases just kept happening and happening and happening. I'm Stacy Barton, and I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. When I started with Vector, I actually had never had an official job before outside of babysitting or anything like that. I had just graduated high school and I was bored in the summer, and my college roommate, who I had met up with ahead of time, was selling Cutco. And at first I kind of just knocked it off, and then partway through the summer, I was like, okay, what is it that you're doing? My dad didn't want to buy anything. He did not support me. He looked at it as like, you're going into strangers' homes with knives. And he bought like a pair of pruners for me when I started, just because that was all he was willing to do. Didn't even buy a knife. I didn't let it bother me. It took about 6 months until I brought him to our year-end banquet, and he got to see like my friend Lindsay get her Court of Honor, and same with my friend Alicia. And he was like, wow, okay, you can really do something here. This is cool. So I faced a lot of negativity, and same thing with friends and stuff, but here we are. What made me think, okay, let's give this a try, was I just wanted something to do. I wanted to provide value to other people, and I was tired of being bored at home. And honestly, I think the naysayers, or like the negativity that I faced, propelled me even more. It made me want to prove myself and be like, okay, yeah, I got this. I can do it. It doesn't matter what everybody else says. I met with a couple weeks ago who had been married 60 years. They were into their 90s. She told me that she purchased the knives when he was a Marine and he was away, and she actually wrote him a letter asking, like being like, hey, just wanted to let you know I spent this money to buy these knives. And now here they are, 65, however many plus years later, and they've sent them in, they've had them refurbished, they've had things replaced, and they could not say enough good things, and they've given it to all of their family members. It just was really cool to see like the test of time. What surprised me the most about Vector was the people. I had zero experience really coming into this, and so I didn't know what to expect. And I know that so many people that I work with, I genuinely consider family. And it's not just my coworkers, it's also customers. I had people reaching out to me when I had like a loved one pass away. I just had no idea the community that could be created when I started here. Yeah, I mean, the best part about working for myself is the flexibility that I get. I can work however hard I want to, or there are times where I can hold back a little bit. Right now is like a big work time for me where I'm just going hard, but then I can kind of take my foot off the gas a little bit next month. If you're the type of person that values being able to put into something what you're going to get out of it, then this is definitely the place for you. This is not for the people who are just looking to collect some easy cash. But to be honest with you, it is easy in a lot of ways because the product sells itself. Customers are diehard fans, and they become diehard fans of not just Cutco, but also of you. And it's something that you can really just stretch your limits and push yourself and create an opportunity that you can't do anywhere else with people that you wouldn't meet anywhere else.